Hey, welcome back. Today I want to talk about a question that's been coming up quite recently, and that's what's the number one top area in software development to learn and to familiarize yourself when you're learning programming in 2023. And it's all over the news, basically. It's artificial intelligence. AI means making computers do things that normally would need human intelligence. Of course, you're aware that AI is already a part of our everyday life. Let me give you some examples. For example, if you're using some AI-powered personal assistants like Siri or Alexa, you're already using AI on a day-to-day basis. What about self-driving cars, quote unquote, right? I mean, there's still a lot of kinks to figure out and stuff to fix. But we're slowly getting there. If self-driving cars use AI to navigate and make decisions on the road without human input. Facial recognition, maybe to unlock your phone or to sort the photos that you're making on your phone by the persons that are actually appearing on the photo. This is using facial recognition, and this is also a big example for AI in our everyday lives. What about your Roomba vacuum cleaner learning the floor plan so that it can sweep the floor more efficiently? Or, of course, the typical old school example of AI or machine learning, as it's also called, is any kinds of recommendations, like your favorite movies on Netflix that you watch and maybe keep watching, your favorite series on Netflix, and then you get recommendations based on your viewing history, or recommendations on Amazon or on other e-commerce sites showing you recommended products based on your previous behavior, what you purchased, what you were looking at, what you were reviewing. That's all examples for AI. And of course, social media platforms, they've been using AI all along to show you the most interesting content for you. So again, this is already a common part of our daily lives, making our lives more convenient and efficient. And it's becoming increasingly important for everybody, for us as consumers, to understand how AI works and how AI can be used to solve problems and improve our world. But not just for us as consumers, especially when it comes to learning programming. And I'm looking at a curve now that shows me the market size and revenue comparison for artificial intelligence worldwide from 2018 to 2030. And we are only at the very, very beginning of a curve that goes exponentially up till 2030. So I'm sure you agree that this is a huge opportunity for us to learn. But I also get people asking me, yeah, of course, I get that AI is going to be even bigger and more important in the future. But what about ChatGPT and Bard and other AIs that can write code by itself? Does it even make sense to learn programming now? What if you're just at the beginning of your career and you want to learn programming and you're fearing that AI replaces all programming jobs in the near future? And I'm here to tell you that, in my opinion, that's not going to be taking place. AI is not going to replace human programmers. I'm going to show you proof in a minute, but there are some IT jobs that are likely to be automated by AI, like data entry jobs or data analysis, network management, cybersecurity, detecting cybersecurity threats and incidents, technical support, content moderation. These are all jobs in the IT field that are likely to be automated in the future. But here's why AI is not going to replace programmers. I asked ChatGPT, write a Java program that calculates the last 4 digits of pi, of the number pi. And it happily complied and showed me a program, and I did it again, and it showed me a different program, not realizing that there is no last 4 numbers of pi, right? This is a definite number of digits, and AI can't really, is not really advanced enough to replace the creativity and problem-solving abilities of human developers. But AI can augment the work of developers. Remember Clippy, the little thing that was appearing in Microsoft Word in the 1990s, asking you whether you want to get help writing a letter or so. I think that's what's happening with AI when it comes to programming. Like GitHub Copilot, this is a AI pair programmer. Pair programming means in the real world, you sit next to a colleague of yours, and together you work on the code. You sit and you talk about the code that's being written. And this is something that AI can help you with. It doesn't replace you, it helps you. So I think AI is not going to replace programmers. Programmers using AI are going to replace programmers that are not using AI. And why would you not be using AI if it helps you, right? So AI can augment the work of developers. And another reason why AI is not going to replace human programmers is that the demand for software development is increasing. More and more industries adopt technology, and this is increasing the demand for developers. Many tasks in software development require a human touch, right? They require a human understanding of the code, which is difficult for AI to replicate. Software development is a team effort. It requires effective communication and collaboration amongst team members. And AI can assist certain tasks, but it's not advanced enough to replace the human element of teamwork and of collaboration. So that's why I think it totally makes sense to concentrate on AI if you were learning programming, especially if you're learning programming. We all, as consumers, have to get used to it and learn how to use it. Same as when we learned how to use the internet, or we learned how to use machines to create stuff more efficiently than just using our bare hands and a couple of handheld tools. And this is another one of these times in history where there's a completely new technology appearing in the world, basically, and we all have to get used to it. But especially as programmers, we learn how to facilitate and use it to make our lives easier and to improve our productivity, improve the length and the time it takes us to write code. This is a huge opportunity for us as developers.